Hi, my name's Pharaoh, and today you find me in my research and development base, and this is another tip for the day video. The reason I'm here is because Hello Games have finally fixed the wires. So for instance, if we were dragging a wire, for a while we couldn't see where the wire was flowing, and now they've finally fixed that so we can see exactly where the wire is going to be. And something I've wanted to do for a very long while is show you how to bisect wires. Now, bisecting wires is actually quite a simple thing, but there's a special case where it can be very, very complex and technically impossible in certain circumstances. Let me show you what I mean. So here we have two walls that are built at an arbitrary angle, and I haven't been specific about this angle. It's not a special angle, it's just any old angle. And we're using a level wire for our construction, and you can see there's a couple of wire points. And so this one's exactly halfway along and this one's exactly halfway along. And so we've got a relatively common situation where we're using a level wire to build, and we're building quite happily. And then all of a sudden I think, well, I want to bisect this. I want another wall that comes right through the middle. And I suppose I could put it in by eye, but putting it in by eye would actually be quite tricky. For instance, if I was to put it in by eye here, it would be too high. And so it would need to be at the right height and at the right angle. And that actually makes it virtually impossible. We can use a special property of alloy floors, where if I was to put one level with our floor here, and then go underneath, and position another one underneath there, now if I were to draw a wire on here, that is actually level with these existing wires or any of the glitch points or wire points that we might make in this build. So this is a nice level wire, and if we were to copy this and glitch it to that point, then it intersects properly with that part. So what this allows us to do is be much more precise with our intersection point. Let me show you what I mean by that. Let's get rid of this floor for a start. And let's construct some nice intersecting wires that we can use to bisect the wire. So here we have a nice symmetrical construction. And what I'm going to do is place a wall cap here and draw a wire to that point. Place a wall cap here and draw a wire to that point. And as I said before, this is an even distance from the center on each of these. And now we have a nice intersecting wire. And now if I give us a nice canvas to draw a wire on, I can pull a wire from here to here, and I can intersect those wires perfectly with another wire, thereby bisecting the wires. So let's zoom in and let's look very carefully at our wire point. You can see that there is a nice convenient line on top of the wire that I can use to find a bisection point. If you're on PC, you can make it transparent and be just slightly more precise, but I think you can be pretty precise without it. We're just crossing over one wire across those other two. So that looks good. Now obviously that is a manual positioning technique, but it's a very precise one. Now if we get rid of our constructions, we can use this new wire point and there we have a wall perfectly intersecting our existing walls. So we've bisected two parts with another part, and now we can put back our flooring. And we can continue with our build knowing that that is as close as we can get to a bisecting wall. So there you go, how to bisect walls in No Man's Sky. I hope this video has been useful. If it has, hit that like button or subscribe, and I'll see you soon with more tips for the day. Thank you and goodbye.